We're alive again, boys.
Yay!
We live.
For ire.
Okay. So, Spock, what do you do while you roam outside? Since that's where we left off.
Just kind of see the sights, see what's around the city. Check and see if I see any more crazy cultists around.
You don't see any more cultists around, but you see some of the people. You see some of the people who you saw in the meeting, who are not wearing their uniforms, just roaming around the city.
Well, then I should
And
follow one of them.
yeah, you hear the news about the treasurer being missing and some other high-ranking officials, and the high priest of whatever
Lawful good.
shows. Yeah, the high priest of
The Church of
Paulthus.
Lawful Good.
Yes, basically the Church of Lawful Good.
That's the best church.
Yes, the CLG. So you visit the main attractions of the city. You see a statue of some war hero who vaguely resembles you, and you visit the castle, the main floor, which is open to public, and stuff like that. It's starting to get dark outside, so do you just head back to your inn, or?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone goes in for the night, or does someone want to do something special?
I think turning in for the night is good.
Okay.
So now what?
I'm assuming it'd be the next day.
Yeah. Why? God damn it. Spock. The addenda tells you that you should move on to the next city.
Wait,
The
what?
one that's a couple of
Who told him this? Dindar?
Dendar, his patron. The same guy you guys just stopped from coming to this world.
How is he talking to Sport?
Spock can explain that, but basically he showed you visions of the next city. That's a couple days ride over, being destroyed, and everyone in there dying, and you not being able to stop it. But you know, take from that what you will.
Guess we're going to the next city then. So I pack up and prepare to leave.
So Cho wakes up and tries to find
User disconnected from your channel.
he tries to find the people from the group they can and shares with them the patrol rotations. and asks if anybody else is interested in trying to figure out why the guards are keeping people away.
Okay.
Alright, so I basically tell everybody in the morning that I must go to the next city and they're welcome to join me. But I'm not sticking around.
Is
Well,
anybody else willing to stick around?
we did just take out an evil bolt, and if anyone happened to catch a glimpse of us, I think maybe moving on is a good idea. I can only discuss fireballs and ice blasts with one person for so long.
If no one else is concerned about this, I will accompany you if it is alright.
So do you guys go out looking for horses since it's almost a week's walk out to the next
Yeah.
city, or what do? You visit the stables?
Yeah, I suppose go visit the stables, try and find a horse or like a wagon or something.
Okay. You can get a wagon that fits all of you for 15 gold.
Are there any people who provide passage this city?
You see a caravan that's about to leave, which is looking for more guards to help it travel without getting raided by bandits.
Hinchin mentions that it's a lot of baggage to have something as big as a wagon. We might want to try to catch passage,
Why
save
not?
some coin.
Make some money along the way. Let's go guard the caravan.
Yay, caravan guards.
Yay, caravan guards.
Do they have a silt strider?
What?
Whirlwind.
They don't have one.
Oh man.
Okay, you start your travels with the caravan, or do you get the wagon, or just buy some horses?
Well, I'd say go with the caravan.
Caravan, yeah.
Yeah. The caravan's leader, or owner, whatever the hell it is, says that it's 4 days travel with the caravan, but you should get to the next city by then, if nothing happens on
How
the way there.
much? How much will you charge?
We're guarding them if anything they're gonna pay us.
Yeah. Unless someone wants to just take a ride with them,
That's
and
what I
not
was,
work.
That was actually what I was going to suggest. He started charging us to talk it down, saying we can provide protection. So that's fine. Yeah.
So you just
I mean, I'll do guard work.
so you
As
guys
will
work.
I. Yep.
I don't see why not. Owlbear.
Man, all these trails look the same.
That's what I'm saying.
The first day goes by uneventfully. You camp for the night and set up guard, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, who takes the first watch?
I'll take the first watch.
Okay, who takes the second watch and...
I'll take second.
I'll go third watch.
Okay. And I think that's enough. 3 watches? Yeah, sure. It's
I mean,
enough.
I had to take fourth, so.
I can only make out when Stalker is speaking, otherwise I'm just guessing who's speaking, so whoever it was who took first watch, go ahead and
Kenshin.
roll perception.
Now I feel like they need to like start using a stereotypical Canadian accent or something. Differentiated.
You need to. Yep. The night, your watch goes by uneventfully. Your watch goes by uneventfully. So.
Okay. After the watch, I meditate, and then I fall asleep.
Okay. Next one. Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
Ooh,
Oh, your watch goes by uneventfully too.
Good.
Whoever's third, go ahead and roll, and then I'll roll after you.
Notice the whole camp is dead.
The
The
White
whole
Walk.
camp is dead.
Wow, that's
The
like
White
the worst
Walkers
roll I've ever
come.
rolled.
Okay.
Oh god.
Hope I
The
don't
watch
mess this
goes
one up.
by uneventfully.
Everyone has been murdered by an owlbear.
What happens during my watch?
Your watch goes by uneventfully.
Ooh. Spooky.
Yeah, there was no one in the night. This time. Yeah, the caravan's leader notices that some of the goods that delivering is missing. Most likely has been stolen in the night. Well, one of you guys was guarding it.
Shit.
So
Wasn't me.
yeah,
We're
well,
the
it was
worst
your
caravan
chance.
guards
Should have gotten
ever.
a buff for having dark vision. Well,
Yeah, you just don't get a penalty if you have dark vision.
yeah, dark vision.
I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
dark
that
vision.
makes more sense. You see it
Yep.
like it's normal, so.
Yeah. Okay. What do you do while the caravan travels?
I play cards.
Chat with the merchants. Joke.
I play Hearthstone.
I grind in video games.
But seriously, Kenshin just stays silent and just listens to everybody else talking.
I'm just gonna train with my what?
Huh?
This is amazing. It has
Did-
feels.
Just like Titanic? Are we gonna hit an iceberg?
Yes.
Caravan hits an iceberg.
It could happen.
Don't test me.
Aha. It's Ori and the Blind Forest music. Main menu.
Yes, it is.
That game is so sad. Let's not talk about that.
I have no idea what game you're talking about, but sure.
Were you in the Blind Forest?
Yeah, I may or may not have just taken the first music that was listed in the jukebox when I searched for forest.
Of course you did.
Why wouldn't I have done that?
What game
don't
is
know.
this?
In the Blind Forest.
Oh, yeah. Haven't played it.
Really good. Normally I don't like platformers. It's pretty good.
Anyhow.
Going back to how much we suck in caravan cards.
Yeah,
I blame you guys. I did my check relatively well.
We all
who
got
was the one who was
you.
playing
You
cards?
got one
That
spot.
would be me.
Okay, Spock. What did you play with the? I mean, who did you play with, and what did you play?
I played, I don't know, some game we don't play around here with some random people from the caravan.
Warriors of Ka'a.
Called Hearthstone.
Yeah, Warriors of Furile
Of Ka'a.
of Ka.
Please don't tell me I'm the only one who's watched Big Bang Theory.
You're
I
not,
haven't watched
but I
it in a
haven't watched
while.
enough.
Anyway.
Can I mute the music?
Turn it down to 0 if you want.
Oh, I can? How do I do that?
In the settings.
There should be a
Did a little
Yeah.
music note on the right side.
Oh, yeah.
If you go to like the gear, there's literally a slider for music volume level.
yeah master music volume.
There it goes. Thank you.
You didn't enjoy my music choices.
No, I just can't listen to that right now.
Okay. Do you play for money, or do you just play friendly
Yes,
games?
play for money. Also, I cheat.
You cheat?
Yes.
Roll a deception check.
I feel like there'd be a sleight of hand
God.
check.
Oh, well, if there's a sleight of hand check, then do that, yes. You succeed. You rob the poor fool's blind.
Horrible
We're-
person.
We're the best caravan cards ever.
Yeah, roll a 1d10.
Wow, it's depressing.
You get 3 gold from them before they get enough from losing and stop playing with you. I mean, that's a
very
decent
disappointed in that
haul.
roll. Got 10 gold, man. Whatever, I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got your 3 gold.
Yay.
I mean, it's quite a bit, but considering you're getting what 15 gold for the whole group for guarding this thing.
Wait, 15
4
gold
days.
for the whole group?
Yes,
That's it?
that's it. I mean, that's quite a bit of money, though.
Gold seems to be worth quite a lot.
Yeah, you can.
It's cheaper than paying for that wagon.
Yes, it's cheaper than,
No, it's
than
not.
paying for something.
Oh,
There it
yeah.
is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
So you don't
earning
have to
money
say
is
anything, and
definitely
we earned money.
Yeah. You had a chance to pay 15 gold to get a caravan.
So it's
Instead,
30
you...
gold cheaper.
Yeah.
Except we probably would have sold caravan, but probably for less than 30. So it's not
Yeah.
entirely. No, 15 rather. Less than 50.
Anyway.
Yep. Okay. So you guys set up for the night. The caravan drives into a circle. you guys set up watch. So, who goes first? And
I'll be fine doing first again.
Same order.
okay, roll perception and hope you do better this time. Okay. Joe, you notice that there are some. You notice some folk from the caravan moving outside of the ring of wagons and coming back
What
a
is that
while
I
later.
notice out there?
You notice people from the caravan moving outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see where they go, they disappear behind the trees
Okay.
a while away.
So,
But nothing else happens during your watch. They
Can
all
I-
come back after a while, but
can I wake someone up, like the next watch up, and tell them to stay while I check it out?
sure,
And try to follow them?
go ahead.
So I wake up the next watch, and explain to
Why
them
are you
that
waking me, asshole?
I see some people heading off on their own, and they look very suspicious. I was going to follow them, but I didn't want to leave the caravan unattended.
Oh, that's good thinking. Yeah. Good
Okay.
thinking.
So I'm going to try to stealth and follow them.
You're a really bad ninja. Can I just say this?
No,
I'm pretty sure it's your highest stealth roll you've rolled all game.
the last game I actually had some really good ones. I had over 20s multiple times.
You, they notice. I mean, they don't notice you at first, but once it's clear that you start moving towards them, they see you and start heading back to camp. Like they seem to be. Well, they're not quite running, but they're jogging at a fast pace back to camp. Like they have something they don't want you to find about.
So I just head back to the caravan, and I take over the rest of my watch. Actually, I tell the person I woke up that I'll take their watch for them since they took the rest of mine.
Rest of the
So
rest
basically,
of your
I'll do their watch for them since I woke
Yep.
them up.
okay, the rest of the watch goes by uneventfully. Also, roll a not constitution check. What the hell is it?
That's only if you go for like multiple days without sleep. If I remember right.
Most people can go a night without sleep.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Okay. Next watch, Spock, I think. Since Docker already
That's
did
me.
his watch, kinda.
I perceptify very poorly.
Well, you perceptify well enough that you see that there are some people walking out of the forest. They don't appear to be armed, or they don't seem to be wearing any kind of armor. They just walk out of the forest
Like towards the caravan?
towards the caravan. Like they're not walking all that stealthily, probably because they just walked right past you last night, but you know.
I yelled at them to stop very intimidatingly.
Oh, they immediately stop and run away. Also, you wake up quite a few people on the caravan, considering you just yelled out rather loudly. And after people come out to see what's happened, what do you tell them?
Bunch of weirdos were just trying to break into our camp. Booked it out as soon as I yelled at them.
Well, it's good that you're doing your job then.
Did Kenshin wake up?
How far away were you from the watch post?
God,
Like,
what is
where did
this
you sleep?
music?
Not really. Not really that far.
Okay, well, did you wake up? It's your call.
Okay.
Since
Yeah,
if you-
I woke up. When I went to see him, I mentioned the people that. Again, I mentioned the people that I saw, and asked if they think that they're connected.
Who
Yeah,
do you
you
ask? Do
probably
you ask
get.
The person who yelled out "stop."
What do
I'm
your
assuming it's there.
weirdos look like?
They just
speaking
look
around.
like
They
Yeah,
were
you-
members of our caravan, and
yeah.
I saw them heading out. And once they noticed me, they seemed like they had something to hide and ran back towards the caravan.
Were the
Perhaps
last
they
ones
were.
from our caravan, or were they just different people?
You couldn't see them well enough to know if they were from your caravan.
They
But
seemed like they were from our caravan. I think
Kenshin saw that they were from the caravan who left, but Spork didn't.
Yeah.
Isn't sure if the ones who were coming back were from the caravan.
So I saw two people that were heading away. But I saw them heading back to the caravan. So unless they left again, they may have left. They may have obviously left a trail. They may be leading the people here. I think that we need to figure this out right now. But I didn't catch a good look at them, unfortunately. I don't know who to question.
Do you just wake the whole camp up, or do you wait for the morning to start your investigations?
I think we should.
Start looking now.
Well,
don't have to wake everybody
yeah.
up though. But as long as you saw some people keeping watch, the rest of us can go hunting for whoever that is.
A lot of people are awake anyway.
So you go around asking people who are awake. To notice if they heard anything or saw anything.
Yeah.
So you just go around asking people if what they know about what's happening,
Sure.
or what do you do?
The ones who are awake already.
I was gonna go
We're not-
all the direction they ran off to.
Well, you can do that. It's you decide.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'll go with you. It's dangerous out here at night.
So you leave no one guarding the caravan.
We wake up the next guard.
Okay.
And it's
Shanks,
me.
yeah, roll a perception check while Joe and Spock run off. Okay. Do you guys go off stealthily, or do you just sprint out there?
I think stealth would be
Just,
ideal.
Or not.
God,
Yeah,
these stealth checks do this.
yeah. Feren steps, trips over a pot and wakes the rest of the caravan up.
Okay, forget stealthy. Let's go fast.
Damn it.
Okay, roll athletics or acrobatics, whichever is better. Okay, you both run out relatively fast, managing to dodge the random routes and low branches and holes in the ground.
Alright.
You don't quite catch up to the people who ran off, but you see them in the distance, and they seem to be booking it out. Like, you see them hauling ass over there in the distance. They seem to know the way and are going quite a bit faster than you are, even with your impressive rolls.
They could be leading us to an ambush.
You also see that there's some, the trail to the caravan seems to be marked by straps of red cloth.
Not a positive sign.
So those that I saw before were probably, as I thought, leading on here. But I am a bit hesitant to keep chasing after them. This could be a trap.
You're too paranoid.
I think we need to be smart about this. We know that they're using these to mark their trail. We can wait until light.
I can see fine. Better than they can, probably.
If you can lead the way and you feel safe about this, but I
Let's
think
rock
we
and
can
roll.
get. Okay, let's go.
You chase after them.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You find that the road is blocked. Well, the path you run along in the forest is blocked by a tree that's fallen over, and you see the people who ran away from you hauling ass off the like out of your field of view after they got a good bit of.
Can I do an acrobatics check to try to get over the tree?
Sure, go ahead.
Wow.
Well, one of you leaps the tree, and one of you gets tangled in it and falls on his face.
So I decide to keep going after the guards, and I tell Darren to tell the other guards what's happening.
I'm just gonna blow a hole through the tree and run through it.
While he's doing that, I'm still running. I'm not
Okay,
waiting- I'm not
roll an
waiting on him.
athletics check to see if you get winded from your impromptu marathon through the forest. Okay, a Spork manages to blow a hole in the tree and can continue after them.
So I'm a
and
little bit ahead of him because I kept running while he was doing that.
Yep, you're actually gaining on them because they seem to be slowing down. It looks like they aren't used to running long distances, and they're getting winded and slowing down.
Okay, can I, here. So they're starting to slow down, right? And, how many of them are there?
Oh yeah, I forgot I have push to talk. Like I have done a couple of times already.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah,
So they're slowing down. How many of them are there, and how far away are they approximately?
This is like off sync and it's bothering me.
you see 3 of them, and they're like a couple hundred meters away from you. So
Okay, so outside of throwing distance. Okay, so can I go into? We're already like out in the woods, right? We're not following a path anymore.
no, you're not following a path. It seems to have cleared a bit, the densest part of the woods, but it's not like a good path yet. So
Okay. Can I do like a survival check to see if I can pass through this terrain, like faster than they can?
sure. You can, and you do.
Okay.
You're actually catching up to them quite fast now. it seems that the fact that they don't seem to do endurance training as much as just sprinting short distances, and that you manage to somehow get a feel for the land really quickly. So you're catching up to them really quick. You're only 50 meters away from them now.
Okay. Bork, how far back are you?
About 6 seconds.
But you didn't
So-
do the survival check and everything, so I'll
Or the
probably move
athletics
faster
check.
than you did. Or the athletics check.
Actually, Spock, roll an athletics check and you're at a disadvantage and with this because you stumbled through the 3 and hurt your legs. You're also getting blinded, but so you're running at the same pace as the people who are running away from you. So Joe is actually managing to get even more space between the two of you.
Okay, so I continue to chase them and I try to bring one of them to the ground.
Roll an athletics check to see if you tackle him. You tackle him to the ground and he stops moving. He's still breathing, but he's just knocked unconscious.
Okay. Sure. What's the other dude doing in response to that?
He's keeping on running. He seems to be picking up the pace a bit after he sees you.
How far away is he from me when I bring the guy to the ground?
20 meters. So
20
within throw.
meters.
Yeah, so in throwing distance.
Okay. Can I throw a shuriken at him?
Sure, go ahead. Roll an attack. Or, yeah.
I think that's safe to say it hit.
Yeah, it just passes, like, goes right through him, and he drops to the ground, bleeding out.
So I tie up the guy I just tackled, and I head towards the other guy.
Did you try to do lethal or non-lethal damage? Just checking.
I was trying to do non-lethal to him.
Okay, he already passed out from loss of blood. Because you,
Okay.
like, threw a shuriken through him.
Mm-hmm. So I tie up the guy I tackled with my rope, and then I head towards the other dude. And the guy I tied up, I bind his feet as well, so he can't run.
Both of them are unconscious, and Spock is just now getting to the scene with you.
Okay, can I check the extent of the wounds of the guy I chucked the shuriken at?
You manage to miss all the vital organs, but you you managed to hit him so that it missed all the bones and just passed right through.
And
It's
they're both
the
unconscious.
Yes, the guy you threw a shuriken at is unconscious from shock. Well, you know, a foreign object passing through his body at high speeds.
Darren, do you have any medical training? Oh, Darren. Guessing he's EFK.
And Darren does not have any training in.
Do you have any? Kenshin was asking your character if you had any medical training.
No, no.
Can you cauterize this man's wounds with fire?
Don't do fire either.
Hmm.
I can electrocute him.
Well, that
I
might be
don't think
fun to
that helps.
watch.
I don't think that helps.
That'd be fun to watch. I think we should. Do you recognize either of these men?
Neither of you recognize either of them.
So they appear to not be from the caravan. I say we let this one to the animals of the forest. The other one we try to wake up and see if we can question him.
Sure, let's drag him back to the caravan.
So you just leave the corpse out there for animals to feed on, or well, the unconscious body.
I do, but I disagree with taking him to the caravan right away, the other guy. If he's from the caravan, people are going to question why we're taking this man back.
So we can find out what they're up to, obviously. Come on. Let's go.
Well, we can say that we found the thieves. They'll probably be happy that we did this. Alright, let's go. Let's just leave the other guy.
So you guys head back to camp.
Head back to the camp,
Yeah.
bring in the guy who wasn't bleeding out.
Okay. Well, when you get to the camp, everyone's up and everyone's awake since
Because they're
Spock
loud.
ran through- yeah, because Spock ran through like every pan in the camp, and
Did anything happen in the camp while I was
Where the
gone,
hell have you
or
guys
while I was there?
well, everyone just woke up and started to prepare for leaving and wondering what the hell is going on over there with the loud banging and yelling and overall commotion.
Perhaps you can handle this better than I can. Tell him what happened, Theron.
Basically, there were some weird dudes who were creeping up on our camp roof trying to steal some crap. Yelled at them, they took off, and so we chased them down and caught one. And so now we're gonna have a chat about what exactly they were up to.
Who were you telling that to?
Everybody
The
is
camp?
wondering, yeah, what was all that about?
Okay. Well, the caravan's leader, owner, whoever it is, who pays you, he seems happy enough that you caught them. You see some people who don't look as happy, but no one seems to be. No one seems to really care what's happening to the guy you got tied up.
What were you hoping to achieve? Is he awake yet, by the way?
Yeah, you just woke up.
What were you doing near our camp?
I was just here to pick up the merchandise was supposed to. I mean, that's why the path was marked for me.
Who marked the path for you?
I don't know, I've never met them, I just know there's someone in this
So you
caravan
typically pick up merchandise in the middle of the night while the people who are guarding it are sleeping, without talking to them?
No, I do that because someone told me to do it. I mean, I don't really question my orders, I just follow them.
Orders?
Sounds awkward.
Well, that's awkward.
That'd be intimidating anyways.
I'm just gonna give you advantage because you tackled him down and dragged
Could it
him
be like a
side
dude
back
that
to
I
the
got tied
camp.
up?
Hmm?
Could it be like a dude
This is
that
a dude that got tied up.
and I got physically dragged around all day?
Yeah, you got advantage on it. I'm just going to go ahead and go with that. Um, I mean, it's the uh, uh, little commune's leader. He just tells us what to do, and we follow because he's been keeping us alive so far.
Keeping you alive.
I mean, it's not easy to survive out there in the woods.
You should probably try not living in the woods then.
Well, I mean, where
Typically
else can I?
appreciate you stealing their stuff.
I mean, I'm just following orders. I didn't know that I was stealing per se. I mean,
Oh, for
I
crying.
Could you lead us to where the people giving you orders are located?
Rolling into. Are you persuading him or intimidating him or?
Let me see. Let me think about it. Zero. This is going to be bad.
What with that?
Please say I get advantage. Please say I'm the dude that took him down.
Yeah, I mean, he did see you just run through a forest and tackle him unconscious. So, I mean,
Maybe intimidation instead.
yes, it would be intimidation instead.
Okay.
You're not the most persuasive person.
You just suck at talking to people. Okay.
Oh,
You're not
didn't you
one
notice
person,
that already?
Wow, that's embarrassing myself. Like, hello, I still I crit fail and I still equal his intimidation roll. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess to you later.
I can't. I mean, I mean,
Oh yes, you can.
oh yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. Well, it's a bit of ways away from where you got me, so we should probably get going then.
Okay, so guys, caravan needs to go, and we need to check this out. Kenshin's gonna talk to the caravan leader. We could probably get the stuff back they stole from us if we check this out. How do you suggest? Would one guard the rest of the way? Or is the stuff not worth to you?
Well, I mean, you could just go you two and leave the other two here to stand guard.
And what are you willing to give to us for getting your stuff back?
I'll give you whatever what they stole is worth.
Deal. You down, Theron?
Let's go.
Alright.
So you two follow the random fog through the forest to their base. So what do Stock and Shags do while you two are out having your walk in the woods?
I guess we better guard the caravan, right? Is what we're
We
hired.
should.
I think I should probably do another survival check. Alright, he's being led. But, I don't know. It's up to you, man.
Nah, you're being led. You don't need to
Yep.
roll a failing
Yeah,
check anyway. So
Yeah, I think you're right.
okay, so he leads you through the forest to a small camp of a couple tents and a small wooden shack in the middle of the forest, just a bit further from the place where you tackled him to the ground.
So Kenshin asked the man, how many people are in there at any given point?
Well, there's around 10 of us, but most of us are out gathering or hunting during the day and picking up merchandise in the middle of the night, so, I mean, there shouldn't be more than 5 of us in the
Theron,
camp at the
I
time.
have an idea. How do you feel about pretending to be some bandits?
Why?
He can introduce us as some potential employees. And we can check out, because right now, we don't know what we're walking into if we just burst in there.
For anything like these schmucks, I think we could be pretty safe with shock and awe.
There's only 2 of us. There could be up to 10 of them.
And they're poor thieves who won't even do it in the light of day. Don't even know
But it means
weapons.
it'd be even better. If he introduce us as thieves, we can check out the situation and get close to them before our strike. We don't have to close the distance because we'll already be right next to our victims.
Well, I'll disguise myself as whatever is the one that we killed, because I can do that.
Okay. So you just look like a random thug in the middle of the forest?
I look like the one that
Thug life.
I look like the one that Cho put a shuriken through, minus the bleeding hole in his chest.
Okay. So the bandit leads you to the largest tent and introduces you to their leader. Well, why do you want to join us? I mean, it's not like we have anything here.
We have not much either. We figured we could share in the wealth.
And half of our newly bandit team just left. Theron's taking a break.
Okay, I'll be back then.
Okay. I mean, I guess we could take a break if you guys want to. Stock and Shanks, or do you guys want to move along with the caravan?
Yeah, we can move along with the caravan.
Yeah, we gotta stick with that, man. We're guarding it.
Yep.
It's our job.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but we
what
kind of
do-
told him that caravan would keep going without us, and we'd catch back. So
Yeah, I mean, do you guys want to take a break, or do you want to see what happens on the caravan? Well, there's the 2 guards holding it.
well, I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do during the day when the caravan is moving?
Is anyone wise and learned enough to discuss fireballs?
You do manage to find someone who seems to be adept at least looking like a wizard. He has a big pointy hat and a blue robe that has yellow stars in it.
Nice.
So you discuss fireballs with this, maybe a wizard.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do, Shanks? Shanks? Well, Stalker, do you talk to the guy about the benefits of having free range fireballs, or what do you do with him?
I think we'll discuss the advantages of fire over ice. And yeah, that it should be free range fire or not. And free range ice.
Well, in my opinion, the whole free range ice business is all just bullshit. I don't believe in that. It sounds like something to just milk more money out of me.
Yeah, I think the ice behaves the same whether it was free range or not. It still freezes someone, doesn't it?
Yeah. Us. I haven't.
And I'm back. What I missed?
You missed Stalker discussing the benefits of free range ice.
Free range what?
Ice.
The benefits?
Yes.
But it seems this free range thing is just a gimmick. Money maker.
Okay. Now that everyone's back, I think. What do you do, Shanks, during the day while Stalker is discussing the finer points of free range magic?
What am I doing? I'm just guarding.
You're just guarding. Okay. You're not playing cards with anyone or discussing, I don't know,
Wait,
polishing your
these people
scales.
give me like weird looks.
No, they don't seem to be from all around the place, so they don't seem to have
Okay.
anything against you.
I guess with these people, he's going around talking to people, but still keeping.
So you'll just make sure the caravan gets along fine, and while you're doing that, you talk with people around the caravan and see what they're up to.
Yeah, pretty much.
You see a man approaches you and asks you to play some dice with him.
Okay.
What do you do?
For money?
Yeah, for money.
Do a perception check. Oh.
Well, he looks like an old man with a pair of dice.
Where's the intent thing?
What did you say?
Isn't there something for sentient?
I still couldn't hear you.
Isn't there like a skill for intent?
Yeah.
Insight.
Yeah.
Oh, insight. All right. Look at that. Dang. Dang.
Well, he seems like a man who wants to play dice with you.
Okay, I'll play around.
roll perception again.
Dang, he just cheated.
Wow, he seems to be playing fair. Although your luck's terrible today, and after losing a couple of rounds, after winning a couple of rounds, the man leaves. Well, he collects his money and
How much
says,
money? I said I wanted 1 round.
It's only actually roll a d10. You only lose 2 copper. You played
Okay.
with low stakes because neither
How
of you have
much
any money.
copper is 1 silver?
10.
10.
Okay, so. Okay.
Okay, after that you return to guarding and the
I
rest
feel
of
like
the day.
that old man just swindled. I don't know yet.
You have the slightest feeling that he might have been cheating you
Yeah.
out of your precious coppers.
Yeah, my precious copper.
Yeah, your precious copper.
How will it ever recover from this financial blow?
Okay. You return to guarding or just walking around and making sure
Still walking
everything's.
around.
Yeah.
I mean, this still daytime, right?
Yeah, you're still moving, so
Yeah.
you're going wagon to wagon and talking to people and seeing what everyone's up to. Everyone seems to be rather friendly with you and seeing people.
Nice if people aren't racist.
Well,
It's nice if people aren't racist.
yeah, everyone seems to like you here. You seem competent with your shiny armor and a massive hammer. So people seem to trust you and even like you a bit.
Okay.
Someone even shares his meal with you. It's just a piece of bread and a little chicken and
I'll give him
some
1
meat.
gold for sharing his meal. Nice.
Okay, he thanks you for being so generous and welcomes you to join him again.
Say 1 gold
Yeah.
Dude, 1 gold's
for a
like
little bit
$100.
of bread.
That gave me his meal. Half his meal. It's not about how much he gave, it's about the principle.
Okay, that's your character.
Also, Shanks is fucking loaded in this game.
Yeah.
So he has like 118 gold or something like
Holy
that.
crap. Okay.
Because as a fighter, everything that you need to buy, they give to you.
Yeah. And I think didn't you like roll pretty luckily on the money roll, didn't
Yeah.
you?
I rolled above average.
Okay. So the rest of the day goes by uneventfully, and you set up watch. I'm assuming you split the night between the two of you, considering there's no other guards
Yeah.
around. Well, before we get to seeing how well you roll perception this time, let's go back to our aspiring bandits. A bandit leader welcomes you into his tent and asks you to introduce yourself and tell why you want to join them, even though they have nothing and really can't offer anything except a welcoming brotherhood of similar people in similar walks of life.
My name is Landon. I live in the woods, hunting for food. And I'm tired of just barely getting by.
Okay, so you're in the same spot as everyone around here. What about you, half-elf?
I'm disguised. I look exactly like one of the guys who's already part of the camp.
Oh, well, what about you?
I'm one of the ones who's already there.
Oh, he's the
damn.
guy that I killed.
I took over the identity of the guy he killed. Because I have magical stealthy powers.
Yeah, so you're there to make sure he's accepted into people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So, after a brief talk with the leader, he welcomes you to join them and just asks you to, tells you to just set up a tent somewhere or ask someone around to share their tent if you don't have one.
I would not mind talking to somebody.
Well, go ahead. You can try and look for people.
So I look for someone who looks like they're kind of low on the totem pole, just a average dude.
Well, everyone seems that they're low on the totem pole. I mean, they all seem to have ragged clothes and no one has really anything. So they're almost every one of them is in the same spot.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up to one of them and ask them if, actually, so, I'm not so good with people. So, ask whoever Theron's character is taking on the persona of to walk around with him.
Okay. Okay, so you guys.
But Theron, how about we take a walk?
Sure.
But I say the name of the, I'm just gonna say Theron. We don't have to come up with another name. But we're not using our real names. But anyway, so I take him to just a random dude. And on the way, I tell him we can ask somebody who's looks a little slow and not important where they keep
Sports
the
character.
Spork's pretending to be the guy that I
Yeah,
murdered.
slow and unimportant.
Jim. I think the guy you killed's name is Jim.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
his name was Jim.
So we walk away from the leader guy, and when we're some distance where he can't hear us, I'm telling Jim, we should find somebody who looks a little slow and average to see if he knows where they keep their loot.
Well, you walk around talking to people, and you do indeed find someone who seems a bit slower and maybe not the brightest bulb of the
So,
bunch. So
so I was basically implying that Jim would do the talking because he's a little bit better with people.
What am I doing now? Sorry.
Trying to see if you can wean out from one of these guys where they keep their loot and do it in a way that doesn't make us look like we're trying to loot their loot.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say this is a skills challenge. I'm assuming you still remember the rules.
Yep.
I've seen
Yep.
British 12 persuasion check, but sure.
I think that'd be fine.
Which one?
Yeah, that or like a deception.
Well, whatever. You're just all going to like get one roll of it anyway.
Wow, that's like the worst roll I could do.
Oh, pair of sevens.
Yeah, I got
Nice.
+5. I only get 7s. That's horrible.
Holy cow.
Well, I mean, you're lucky that the guy you talk to has a crappy passive inside, so
Mhm.
he just tells you outright where they keep the loot. It's in the leader's tent. I mean, right under his bunk. That's where they keep it.
Okay. So I think we should just pick that information and go off on our own again. And that I tell Jim / Theron we could wait till everyone's asleep and try to take it from the leader.
Sure.
Or we can just silence him, if you know what I mean, while he's asleep.
Could do that too.
So I have skills that I could put to use here.
You believe in your stealth roll more than you believe in Theron's stealth roll.
Yes.
You don't need to
Hopefully
this
stealth roll,
isn't
you
idea.
need disguise. Magical disguise.
Well, I mean, you're still.
Yeah, but
I
it's
mean,
still
you're
gonna
still
look
stealing.
still gonna look funny
still-
if you walk
yeah.
into the leader's tent at night while everyone's asleep.
Yeah, like tripping over the. Uh,
Okay.
The tents and making a whole hell of a lot of noise. So you guys go to bed and go to bed and try to sneak into the leaders.
Well,
Sense?
I just rolled stealth.
Yeah, I noticed, and you succeeded.
Mhm.
You stealth into his tent and you find the loot. It's under his bed. Roll a sleight of hand to see if you can take it out without waking him up. And you do. You're damn nimble.
Okay, so I leave and I meet back up with Theron. I tell him we should just go back to the caravan.
Okay, let's go.
So you guys head back to the caravan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back at the caravan. Before you guys arrive, start rolling perception checks.
Are those coming back? Or are the ones who are there?
The ones who are there. The guys who are actually standing guard there.
Not
Oh, I
me.
thought you were talking about on my way over there.
Nah, just the guys who are actually trying to stop people from stealing.
Can I give him my perception roll?
You can't. I'm sorry. Okay.
I feel like you forgot to push the talk button again.
Yeah.
Shanks, it's your turn to roll perception.
Earth the Shanks, come in Shanks.
What?
You're on watch.
Okay.
Get with the game.
Oh god. That's almost as good as his perception in real life, apparently.
Exactly.
Well, that's what you get for not actually paying attention. You don't manage to see Spork and Kenshin walking back to camp and returning with the loot they stole from the bandits.
Okay.
Since, you're blind as a bat.
I'm assuming it's late at night.
Yeah, it's somewhere around
Oh,
midnight.
so they're not gonna share with me because I didn't see it. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you never know if they're gonna share it with you.
Okay.
So I'd say I just go to the guard that's on duty and say we're back.
Okay, so you go to Shank.
We've returned.
Okay.
Hi. We got the stuff.
Wait, what stuff is that? What are you talking about?
The stuff that was stolen, we took it right from under the leader of the bandits.
How much is it?
Lovely GM.
You found. Well, it's worth 3 gold. Actually, 4 gold.
Okay. Well, the stuff. Oh, well, we don't really know until we ask the leader, because I'm assuming this was like personal belongings that they stole, or was it gold?
It's just like merchandise, so.
So Kenshin's basically like, well, we'll keep it safe right now, and then in the morning we can tell the leader that we found his stuff. See how much he's willing to pay us up. But we've been up all night getting this stuff back. I think I'm gonna head to bed.
Ditto.
Okay. So you guys hit the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Shanks sees nothing outside.
Does that have perfect perception checks?
Yes. But luckily for the caravan and for you, so you don't have to roll any more perception checks, you're actually getting quite close to the town you were heading to. So
What do
your
you mean?
journey,
My perception checks were perfect.
yes, when you actually managed to get something decent with them.
I haven't failed a single one.
Sure, yes, you have.
Well, you didn't critically fail, at least.
Zach.
Wonder if,
Yeah.
if you critically fail a perception check, if you see things that aren't actually there.
You never know.
Start going crazy.
Well, I mean, I've stood and watched and saw things that weren't there, so you guys might too. And not even all that tired. I mean, I'd been up for like 3 days, but that's
What's Timo doing here?
yeah. What's that guy walking down there?
Okay, so Spork and I are sleeping.
Okay, well, you get to town while you two are sleeping, and the caravan's leader wakes you up and thanks you for the work you did. And
Well,
thanks you.
Well, I was gonna talk to the caravan leader when I woke up. Oh yeah, we were asleep. Never mind. Shit. He said we got there whenever we were asleep.
While you were still asleep, since you did walk all night and
Yeah.
only woke up afterwards.
Okay.
Hey, look, it's new background.
So did we get?
Yay!
So we got 15 gold to share among group, and then whatever he was gonna give us for the stuff that we got back.
20.
So 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
20
get
total.
5
Yes.
each.
5 each.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
As you can see by
15 splits differently. So 875 each total. If my math is correct.
what?
If we were to split the total of 35 4 ways.
The total of 20.
Oh, I thought it was 20 plus the 15.
No.
It was 15 plus the 5 from the loot you got us back, and
My bad.
Okay, so we made it to the town. Is this a good stopping point for you guys, or?
Yeah, probably.
I'm down for more if you guys want to, but sure, I mean, it's a good stopping point too.
Yeah.
We did play for almost 3 hours, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good length.
yeah, okay.
Yay.
Woohoo!
A bit less battle and not enough owl bears, but
But more sneak.
yeah, more sneaky sneak.
And by sneaky sneak, he mostly means failing miserably at stealth rolls.
Except
Yes.
for at the very end when I got those amazing rolls.
Yes. Also, running really fast and almost murdering people.
My
And then
survival
murdering
roll was
people.
like 24 or something like that.
I didn't get to break any legs this whole time.